Well, 3 weeks ago, we took a little bloom tour of the northeast grove, so I thought it would be a good time to now look at the bloom in the southeast part of the grove. So we're starting with this tree right here. This tree has been converted mostly to Kuklam Krong, and we've got flowers of Kuklam Krong on it. This is Namdok Mai, and we've got flowers there. This is a lemon meringue, and flowers up here too. Here we have Jakarta. And Jakarta is just making a spectacle of itself. Look at all these flowers. So we'll go down this side here. This is orange sherbet, not too much in the way of flowers there. This one, however, is loaded. This is Karen Michelle. Just flowers everywhere here. And then I have several sugarloaf in here, and all of them are flowering. So this is a Valencia Pride that I'm top working, so no flowers there. This is Rosy Gold. We've got flowers and young fruit on Rosy Gold. Lots of fruit, so a lot of that's going to drop off because it just can't hold on to that much fruit. This is lovely sea crest. Look at this. Nice fruit, and just look at that. That's just a ton of flowers in a small space. Beautiful. Here's another tree that I'm top working, so next year we'll look for flowers on that. And then this one is Duncan. And Duncan doesn't have a lot going on right now, but it does have sunflowers. And we'll go right across the aisle here, and this is one of our lemon meringue trees. So lots of flowers there. The sugar apple looks pathetic, but that's just a time of the year thing. And here's a beautiful tree again, and lots of flowers on the top. This is fruit punch. Very popular fruit. And here is Carrie, and I am not seeing any flowers on Carrie yet. So here's one of our Carrie trees, and we've got a few flowers forming. Right next door, another Carrie tree, and lots more flowers here, but still a lot of areas of the tree that need to flower. Next door, another Carrie tree. Carrie's a popular variety, so we have a lot of trees of it. And we've got sunflowers here. And then this tree, obviously a different variety. This happens to be sweet tart, and tons of flowers on sweet tart. And we come back here to another Carrie tree, and I'm not seeing any flowers on it right now. So slightly different seasons or whatever for our different Carrie trees. Oh, there's one flower way back here, hiding. That's just past the spider web. So there we are. That's it for the tree as far as I can see. Here's another one of our lemon meringue trees. I just see like one, well, this little cluster of the tree here has some flowers on it right here, and then a few over here. But this tree has a lot more flowering to do. So here's another one of our lemon meringue, very popular variety, so we have several trees of them. But you can notice where the bloom is, it's actually mixed bloom. Very common for lemon meringue, but lots of mixed bloom so far anyway. Hopefully the later bloom will be pure bloom, but mixed bloom is better than no bloom at all. Here we have lots of pretty bloom. This is Glen, so it is just beautiful. What a beautiful morning to look at that too. Just gorgeous against the blue sky. This right here, I believe all of this side of the tree is Super Alfonso. So Super Alfonso is a very nice variety, and hoping that we get a lot of Super Alfonso this year. The back of this tree, I like to make life complicated for myself sometimes, but the back of the tree is actually Super Julie. So we have some really pretty bloom over here on the back of the tree. Again, really nice next to that blue sky. This is a Glen tree that I cut back to top work, and so far nothing has started growing. It just started that, so hopefully there'll be some fun varieties next time we look at the grove. This is another Glen tree. That's just a seedling here, so I'm not paying attention to that, but here's Glen. Another Glen. And this is a multi-graft tree, and I see where the grafts are, but I don't remember what the variety is, or there's several varieties on here actually, so we'll just have to wait until the fruit come on and then mark the branches. So here's another Glen tree, and I'm not seeing any flowers on it. And we come to the very end of the row, and this gets a little interesting. I think we have this is mostly Promkymia. And then we've got these seedlings popping up all over the place. I don't think that I have grafted onto them yet, so a little area to change in the future. Here's another Carrie tree, and lots of bloom on this Carrie. Still many areas to still bloom. This is coconut cream. Got some bloom on the south side of the tree, and over here on the west side of the tree pretty much. So it's well on its way. So here is Venus, and Venus is just got tons of flowers on it. It's not quite as spectacular as the other Venus that we looked at the previous Walkabout, but I imagine it's going to keep flowering. We've got, this is a flower emerging right here. It's just the beginning of it. So, little different environment here in the southeast part of the grove, and so a little different timing of the bloom. This tree, I'm pretty sure I've grafted a lot of sugarloaf on it, but it's not blooming, so it might be just at the wrong stage of growth when the cold happened. This is fun. This tree was small for so long, and it was hard to get decent scions from it even. And now it is loaded with flowers. Hopefully the flowers actually produce a lot of fruit. But this tree here is Bengalapali. And what a nice fruit. I mean, all of the fruit, of course, I like. But that last year was the first time I tasted this fruit. So, you know, that's a little fresh in my mind. Another good one. Then this is a Carrie tree again. And this is one of the brain teaser trees. I took what was a Pimsang mun, cut it back and grafted Carrie to it, and I grafted Promkymia to it. And there's another variety on here too, pretty sure, but I'll have to wait until the fruit forms, and then I will know what that other variety is, because this was years ago that I top worked this tree. But it's looking healthy, but it doesn't look like there's a lot of flowers on it yet. Guess this little cluster here is it. That's all the flowers that I see. So we've got a few panicles, and presumably the rest of the tree will start flowering soon. And then we have something to the other end of the scale. This is Tess Pollock, and there are flowers all over the place on Tess Pollock. There's still places for more to form, and then there's some that's quite young, just emerging. But Tess Pollock is a very productive variety, so I expect a lot of fruit from it. Here's another top work project. This used to be a Duncan tree, and I decided to convert it to Carla. And Carla has a lot of flowers on it this year, so hoping for fruit. here's yet another lemon meringue tree, and we have some flowers here and there on there. There's some here, and then there's some there. Seems like the south side of the tree has more flowers than the other sides, but good. So we're in the home stretch here. Just a little bit of the grove left. This tree had gotten quite large, so I cut it way back. This is Alfonso. So because it was cut back fairly recently, not sure if it will flower this year. Possibly it looks like some of these buds might be flower buds, but we'll have to see. This is a tree that I top worked to fruit punch. So we've got some fruit punch bloom there. And we have a couple more Carrie trees. Same story. We've got some bloom here and there. Right over here, some. This tall tree here, it just doesn't have much in the way of lower branches, but it's pretty tall. That is Beverly. And Beverly's got, I see about 4 panicles, I think. This is one of our Valencia Pride trees. Just not much flowering right now. They've got this panicle right up here, and I assume that we'll get some more flowers and hopefully fruit from this year. Just a seedling. Here are 2 more Carrie trees, and sort of interesting that both of them seem to have most of their flowers, or the greatest concentration of flowers, in the middle of the trees. So there's some flowers there, and this other one has flowers in the middle also. A few on the sides, but seems like a sort of a prejudice towards flowers in the middle. This tree, I think I originally top worked all of it, but I could be wrong. But this is Phoenix, hopefully. So we have some flowers going here. So this is our other Tess Pollock tree, and just a lot of flowers in this area. Some other, this is the west side of the tree, and so the north and west seem to be the places where this tree is flowering the most. So here's another Carrie tree. So we got some bloom here and there. Another Carrie tree. This is a tree that I top worked some of. So I have both Madame Francie and also Carpe Diem. To think for a minute. Yes, Carpe Diem and Madame Francie. So most of the bloom that you see here is Carpe Diem. Then we can go right over here. This might, I don't know if there's flowers on the other side or not, but we definitely have flowers on this side. This is Gary. So got some beautiful panicles there. this one is Namdok Mai. I'm not seeing flowers on it. This other side of Gary has quite a few flowers in this area. This whole branch, I guess, has got ahead of the game. This is Namdok Mai. We sort of let this area get, don't trim this one area very much because it seems to set fruit faster than the rest of the tree. We'll see if that works out this year. As I'm seeing flowers in other parts of this tree, so not sure if the timing is going to be that much different. So here's another Namdok Mai tree. Don't see any flowers on it. And then right here is one of the oldest trees in the grove. This was here and fairly large in 1999 when we moved here. And Kit is, of course, a nice late season fruit. Very versatile. And right now, it doesn't look, there's a few flowers over here. I wasn't seeing that. Right up in here. So that part of the tree is flowering. And let's see what else we've got on this side. We've got a little puny one over there, and then some that are further along right here. So Kit, of course, is a rather late variety. It's one of the final four in our grove, and so it's not really a problem that it's not flowering. It's got a long season ahead of it. We've got right here, we've got some emerging bloom, so it's going to be a lot different in a few weeks, I suspect. So that's the southeast part of the grove. Things are looking pretty good. Lots of flowering still to come, and hopefully the weather will be nice for the flowers and the formation of fruit, because I know that we have a lot of people looking forward to mango season, so we want to have a lot of fruit for you. So crossing fingers and stay tuned.